Hey guys, Brandon here with True Fly Supply, coming back at you with another fly tying 101. And in this month's box, we gave out what is probably the quintessential fly for bass fishing. And no, it's not the popper, it's the Clouser Minnow. Now this is a great saltwater pattern, great lake pattern, great river pattern. This is just one of those great patterns all around. So to get started, we're gonna go ahead and lay down a few thread wraps here. What we're looking for is about you know, the eye of the hook and like a half length back. And that is actually going to be where we put our dumbbell eyes. So just go ahead and get them kind of loosely started here. I try not to worry too much about, you know, whether or not they're crooked or where their placement is, because all that will come out in the wash. So I'm gonna go ahead and just straighten these bad boys up here. I like to really crank these guys down. So once I have them nice and tight, that's kind of when I'll start that helicopter pattern. And then I actually even like to take it a step further. And once I have a good number of helicopter wraps, then I kind of just lasso it all together just to give it an extra bit of strength. Kind of like what you do when you're tying in a parachute. So then we're going to go ahead and just take our thread to the back heel, just to give us a nice thread base to tie into a little bit later. Then go ahead and advance your thread all the way back up. We're going to go ahead, kind of jumping my vise around here, sorry guys. We're going to jump back up to the front of the eyes, and that's when we are going to grab our first material, the white bucktail. So go ahead and get you off a pinch, no more than like, I don't know, half a pencil. Is that a measurement? Like half a pencil? I don't know. Anyways, go ahead and trim that off here. See? Just a pinch. Then I like to give it a little, and that'll help get out all of the fluffy under fur bits. So then we're gonna go ahead and just lay this bad boy down right here. I like to start off with a few loose wraps just to kind of really capture everything, get it all in there. And then from there, that's when I start to really kind of lock things in. Every once in a while I'll bring it back to the top here, but you don't really have to, because this part is one of the parts that gets tied in pretty effectively. Go ahead and trim off the excess in the front of the hook here, and then just go ahead and clean that up by slapping down some thread wraps. All right, perfect. I just realized I pulled one of these little strands out here, so we can just go ahead and remove that guy. Once you have that tied in, I like to actually jump behind, just that way it keeps this next part a little bit cleaner. Then pull that all down. I like to do a few wraps right here, and then when I'm doing this part, just because I like my aesthetics, I like to try and do nice even thread wraps, touching end over end right there, just like so. Just like so. So once you have that, what we can do is go ahead and drop your fly out of the vise, flip it upside down into your vise. You got a rotary vise like I do, you can go ahead and flip it upside down. You know, only reason why I'm not doing it on this one is because whenever I flip it around, for whatever reason, my vise likes to go out of the frame, so we're not gonna be doing that. So then for the next material, go ahead and grab your chartreuse bucktail, because you know what they say, if it ain't chartreuse, it ain't no use. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the bottom there. Just go ahead and tie that bad boy in. Go ahead and get that all nice and cleaned up. And we're going to go ahead and trim off the excess again, just like so. And I missed this guy, of course, so what we're going to do here is go ahead and get that bad boy tied in. So some people like to tie in their flash before this step. I'm kind of the mindset of doing it after, just because otherwise it gets lost in the fibers a little bit more, I think. And I personally like to have mine more on the outside. So that's personal. I feel like that's personal preference. Do it before this part, do it after this part. It's up to you, but essentially the step is all the same here. So I like to take a couple strands here of the crystal flash, just like so. And basically, I'm going to make sure my thread is towards the eye of the hook, or dumbbell eyes. That's what I was trying to say. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. You know what? We're just going to go 2. I don't like how that guy was lining up. Just gonna do a few little wraps there. I don't know what I'm talking about tonight, I guess, guys. And we're just gonna go ahead and tie it all on in there, just like so. Once you have that done, go ahead and bring your thread all the way up to the eye of the hook and lay down some whip finishes, just like so. Go ahead. Wow, I'm really having trouble with that whip finisher. Anyways, guys, go ahead and head on over to trueflysupply.com to check out our fly tying subscription. In there, you will get awesome flies just like this one delivered to your doorstep each and every month. And guys, these are full packs of materials, so you don't have to worry about going down to the fly shop and getting everything. We'll send you full packs of materials for each of our patterns. Head on over to trueflysupply.com, check it out, hit the subscriptions button, and in there, you can find all of our subscriptions. Awesome. Cool. All right, guys. See you in the next month.